Hello, my dear friends. Today we're talking about clutter, of course, and decluttering. And the title for this is See Your Home Through the Eyes of Your Guest. And it's very hard sometimes to even realize exactly what needs to be done until you see your eyes through the eyes of your guest, or through the lens of your camera, or through your FaceTime interaction with someone. You can see the things behind you. You know, I mentor women, and a lot of times I'll say, hey, can we FaceTime so I can look at that thing you want to show me? And they'll say, oh, not today, Kat. You know, not today. Because then they look at it, they say, oh my goodness, this is embarrassing to me. Now, I've seen everything, and I don't want anyone to ever be embarrassed, and I will never be a person who judges you on the state of your home, because that's why people come to me for help. But I want you to say, wow, you know, this whole, here's what we have. We either have, oh, it's okay, you know, it's fine, it looks good. I've straightened the room, it looks good. I've decluttered the room, it looks good. Or it's, oh my gosh, this place is a hot mess. Now, I can have the same client show me basically the same room and say one or two of those things. Either the room is done, or this place is a hot mess, and it looks the same to me. It looks the same because things need to be, well, first of all, in the hot mess idea, you've got to get rid of that. You just have to say, I am a work in progress, and my home is a work in progress, and it's going to take me a matter of months, or maybe even a year, or maybe longer, to get it all back to the way I want it to be and keep it that way. So know that. But for example, someone will show me their room, and they will say, this room is decluttered, and I will say, okay, it looks good. Here's some suggestions. And I will give them suggestions because I still can see clutter. I can see things that are out of place, you know, things that, for example, if you have throw pillows on your couch and you have a throw, you don't want the throw bundled up in the corner of the couch. You want to fold it and put it over the back of the couch. You want to make it look nice. That's not OCD, that's tidy. And it's what makes your home look company ready, to have your throw pillows in the right place, to have your throw over the edge of the couch or over the back of the couch the way you want it, or you have your lampshades straightened, or to have the items sitting on things that are decorative arranged a little bit, you know. So when you look through your camera, take a picture and see what it looks like, and imagine sending that to me, for example, or to your mother-in-law if that's an issue for you. I hope I'm not an issue. But what would she say? Or your neatest friend, what would they say when they saw that? They would say, oh, that looks company ready? Or would they say, if I was in there, I would get that dead flower out of the bouquet. Or something like that, okay? So see your home through the eyes of your guests. Imagine how it feels when you go on a vacation. And I don't care if you go to a Holiday Inn Express or you go to the Marriott. There's something so comforting about opening that door and seeing the beds made, the floors clear, the table surfaces clear, well appointed. You know, it's got a picture, it's got a lamp, it's coordinated. It's now in the higher end hotels and hotels, it's going to have more high quality textures and things like that. But honestly, if it's clean and tidy, it's going to give you that feeling of, and I have had more than one. I have had a bunch of my mentees tell me, oh, Kat, I don't want to go home from vacation. I dread going back to my home. And that's not where I want you to be. I want you to do a little click up here, change your thought, and say, you know what, I'm excited about going back home because I've had a refreshing time away. And when I go home, I'm going to follow Kat's suggestions, you know. I'm going to put my laundry in the machine out of all my suitcases, and I'm going to take all of my creams and soaps and shampoos, and I'm going to put all that away, and I'm going to put my suitcases in the place I want them to stay, or close to that place. So when you are decluttering, you're going to do it by zone. And that's going to seem hard to you, because if your house is in the beginning, everything's a little messy or a lot messy. So you're going to have a hard time saying, well, I don't know where to put things. And I've had clients tell me, oh, everything in my house is decluttered. I say, great. And they're new. They'll come in new and they'll say, yeah, my living room looks great. And I'll say, oh, that's wonderful. What's in the cabinets? What's on the shelves? What's under the television? What's behind the couch? Oh, well, there's clutter there. That's clutter. So you want to start with your hidden spaces first. Declutter just a space like this in 15 minutes. You want to declutter that, and you want to know what you want to go in that space. So it's a lot about knowing what you want. So when you start, I want you to start with an empty notebook, like a 3-ring binder page, blank page notebook, or a spiral bound notebook. I love those. You can get them cheap right now, or cheaper than the rest of the year because it's before school. So you can go pick up a couple of those spiral notebooks. Don't get 15, just get 1 or 2. It's going to last you a while. And you can sit down and you can design each room and say, okay, this is my living room. In here I have a bookshelf, I have cabinets under the television, I've got end tables with closed doors, and I've got a coffee table that has a storage underneath. What do I want to go in these spaces? What makes sense for this room? And you design that room, and you do that to every room in your house as if you've just bought the house and it came furnished. And you're going to design where your things are going to go. Now, when you start putting your things where they're going to go, you're going to end up with things that have no place to go. If you have prioritized the things that you're putting away and saying, these are the things I need to live and survive in my house and be comfortable and be peaceful. I have scissors, I have tape, I have a stapler, I have silverware, I have plates, I have cookware, I have a place for my clothes and shoes and coats. I have a place for my electronics. I have a place for toys. And you make a place for all these things, sports goods. You have a place for all these things in your mind. And then you put your things that you think really you like a lot and you want to keep in those spaces over time. You're still going to end up with things. So as you're decluttering, you're going to throw away, give away, and then put away in those spaces. And this is how you're going to get your home the way you want it to be, to the way you want it to look to people who come into your home. To have a streamlined home that's organized and peaceful, you have to start somewhere. You have to give yourself grace, and you have to stop saying you're a hot mess and start saying, I'm a work in progress and my home is a work in progress. And now, let's say it's a year later, a year from today. This is my birthday, July 26th, when I'm recording this. So on my 70th birthday, I hope you can tell me, Kat, I did what you said on July 26th of 2022. And it's July 26th of 2023. And my home looks great to me and through the eyes of anyone who sees it. Have a wonderful day. And always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.